Okay, so this is going to be more of a serious topic, and then later I'll get into more less serious topics. But this is just something I felt like I need on my website or on my channel because I know there's a lot of people dealing with this. Okay, so this is basically my coming out story. Um, Started actually this year, February, and basically I grew up in Christian home, and not only that, but a redneck Christian home. So it you could tell that homosexuality was definitely not one of the things that were going to be allowed easily. So basically, I just lived. Basically, this is the prologue to it, but um, I was in a depression because I wasn't happy with myself ever. Because I, for some reason, couldn't get myself to be attracted to a girl. I couldn't do. I couldn't get into things other guys were getting into, and I got made fun of for stuff, and it was just ridiculous. And I mean, you can like my dad, I guess, doesn't believe I could ever go into depression because apparently, as long as he he thinks I should be happy, then I am. So that's another problem. But yeah, and I just got. I was like, okay, well, what's on the other side of this? Like, what's it like to be outside of this, of what I'm in now? And so I looked up on YouTube, watched some people, and the first person I actually watched was Rolian Gashad. He's British, and yeah, he actually helped me come out. I actually watched more YouTubers and stuff like that, but he was the first one to help me with advice and stuff, and I basically came out to to the first friend. Yeah, and she was so fine. She was so fine with it, and she's like, I feel so great that you were like that I was the first person that you actually ever told, and I am, and we are pretty close just because of others, ironically church camp, but yeah, we're good friends that way, and yeah, she was the first person I ever told, and I don't know what is. It was kind of weird because I asked her out once and it was out of the blue because like I wasn't giving any hints. I was just like kind of go, oh please, and yeah, because it's like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this because this is the only thing that's right. But you know what you gonna do? And yeah, so and the second person I actually told was named Talia. And we are still best friends. In fact, we're actually starting YouTube together and stuff like that. And yeah, and she was like, "Oh, that's fine, that's fine." And like and she was like, just she was fine with it. And like she even introduced me to some of her friends, which I'm still friends with and stuff. And she and like I was still awkward about it because I don't know like because they were expecting me to be straight, I guess, and I wasn't, and so I was being awkward about it, and she just went and I would tell them, and I guess, but it's been a while back, and I am definitely more confident about who I am and what I want to do, and I, yeah, now I can just be myself. I'm still in the process of coming out to other people. I came out to my best friend over him wanting to know who I was going out with because, well, Facebook store, like, we're in a relationship, but no one knows who it is because I can't. So we went to a Christian school, and they can't exactly know, or else my life would be complete hell from then on. So I'm trying not to go there next year, but I actually told him slowly as possible, and he did not take it well. He told me Satan was inside me, so that didn't go too well. I basically ended the conversation from there because I was like, "You're really gonna do that to me? Just like that's how you're gonna talk to me?" And things are kind of awkward between me and him. He acts like nothing ever happened, so I am kind of confused on what to do with that right now. My mom figured out because I just kind of like one thing to another, just like, well, what's wrong with that? And she's actually had gay friends before, and she's actually fine with it, and she is actually the only reason I was comfortable with telling her is because she had history of being compassionate for them, and I remembered that, and I remember anyone who's ever showed compassion for them because I'm always like, that's me if I could not have to follow these rules that I'm so strictly bound to. Which, now that I'm not, I don't have to, I'm not afraid anymore, I'm me, and yeah. But that's so far. Brother, sister don't know, dad doesn't know, so, but I'll make sure to update you guys whenever they do know. My closest friends know, well, yeah, maybe, except for one or two, but yeah. And I'm just going to say, being out and open with it is really made me really happy and confident. So I just want to say, hopefully this story helps you. Maybe you could even give me tips on how to come out to the rest of my family. And the reason my brother and sister don't know is because they're still under the rule of my dad and the strict redneck Christian conservative, those kind of people. Not saying that all redneck Christian conservative people are like that, but there's a lot of them that are. And I'm going to say that be yourself to be happy. So I'm going to sign off saying, be yourself and be happy. Bye.